Yo, what is good? My anime people, what is good, yo? Seven Saturday Dens are Seven Deadly Sins. I really am happy we're getting a lot of this showcased in the background, in the past and stuff, because to be fair, there was a lot of talk about what happened, but without any real context or any even like real explanation of what happened. We kind of just understood that since demons are demons and angels and God are goddesses and gods are gods and goddesses, we should just take the side that we usually know as the better side than the other. And with this episode, kind of feels like they're throwing that the way of thinking in the gutters, right? Like they're just like, if you believe in one side over the other, like Meliodas says, there is no good, evil, bad, wrong, or not bad or wrong. He said there's no good, evil, uh, and no bad and no something else. But because he says that, it gives you this notion of what he's fighting for. Like, what is his cause to be fighting for? If he doesn't believe there's any good or bad to come out of this, why are you still fighting? And us knowing Meliodas, he's definitely fighting for someone other than himself, more than likely. So it's this notion that we're already getting a really good understanding of like how down and gritty the angels and goddesses and gods got to make these calls in the end of the day. Jeez, they did a lot of damage. For instance, the only reason why we get such a dramatic attack and dramatic move is all thanks to one god who has a higher up, level in the say of what goes on. So because of that, he automatically is in a position where he can make those calls and force you to do whatever he's saying. And if you don't, you're in a position now where you're slowing people down. You're getting in the way. You're, this and that. But at the same time, he then uses Elizabeth's like being friendly and enjoying all people's company and not just trying to fight and destroy. She uses that to his advantage, thus making it that much easier for him to have them all in one position, not only in one position, but blame Elizabeth for buying time also to make it seem like she had something to do with all of this, which is pretty smart on the bad guy's side, but at the same time just makes him that much more of a scumbag and gives us that much more reason to want him, gone. But regardless of all that, we then get into the notion of whenever we see like the Ten Commandments, we have a better understanding of what they've like been through now, right? Like we know a good deal of who is at fault for a lot of their hatred, or like who's the front line for their hatred, like that they want to put forward and that we saw and didn't really get any explanation, but we just knew that they didn't like them and they want to take them out for their own reasons. Now we have a good understanding. They straight up took one of the girl that we know who keeps hitting over and over. Every time she hits, she gets stronger. We know her sister was straight up one of the people that instantly was just eradicated in front of them, almost to make a statement like, not only do we have the power to take you out, we'll take out the ones that aren't even trying to fight us. We'll take out demons that have no they have no ill will towards gods and angels and stuff, but regardless of that, we're still going to attack you nonetheless, right? And that's what this came off as this week, and it definitely sucks to see because I love seeing this world grow, but to know that there was such a weird side that the gods have taken and the goddesses against the demons, just makes you feel that much more for them, right? Like you're like, oh man, now I kind of don't even want these gods and angels to win, and that's a weird feeling, right? Like you now gotta like side against what you would believe to be the right, the wrong side. You're kind of taking that side now because of just what they've already been through. So I don't know. I definitely want to hear what you guys are thinking about Seven Deadly Sins in this past, and hearing all the events that are taking place and going to continue probably to take place, even in the present. Seeing how the Ten Commandments are back now, and the gods and goddesses seemingly don't have that much power on the human world as they used to, compared to what we're seeing now. I mean, King is literally comparing one of the gods to the Ten Commandments, if not being stronger than all of them, since he was near them and does should know how strong they were. It doesn't take away from him saying that and giving this guy that much credit. So pretty sketchy on that front, on how ridiculously powerful he could be, and what he actually brings to the table now. So we'll definitely have to see how that plays out. But overall, let me know how you guys are feeling about this show. I really do enjoy it. I think we're in a good position to say that Seven Deadly Sins, even though it does look relatively shaky, um, the plot is always there, and I think this is where One Punch Man season 2 kind of suffered from, is the plot was decent enough to watch and keep you entertained, but if you wanted that season 1 feel, that right in your face punch and greatness, you didn't really get that same appeal and feeling from season 2 that you did in season 1. So unless I'm wrong, let me know if you guys are feeling like this season is just as normal, if not the same quality and stuff as the others, and we can talk about it in the comments. But with all that being said, thank you so much for the support. Subs, comments, likes, whatever the case may be, it don't matter. If you just click the video and dip out, that helps. I truly, truly appreciate y'all, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when we talk next, and I will talk to you then. So with that, peace.